Hey everyone, it's Freaks and I'm back for Inktober. But before we get into Inktober, I have a bunch of updates and announcements for you guys because I have been a terrible person and I need to ask for some forgiveness. Okay, so the main thing to get off the way is where have I been? Like, hey Freaks, you have been gone for like 1 month, even after you promised people that you were going to draw something for the 5K sub special. And more specifically, you asked people to submit their original characters so that you can draw them. First off, I want to thank everyone who has submitted their original characters to me. I had a really good time reading about all of them. They're all super cool. I wish I could meet them in real life. I was so excited after getting the submissions. Like every submission I got, I was already planning what pose I want to put them in, what clothes I want to put them in, and if I should get them colored or not. But sadly, after I hit 5K subs, I had midterms. What great planning! So I had no chance at all to draw, and that's where we are now. Midterms was madness. I had 3 hours of sleep every day trying to study for it. And now that midterms has ended, we have Inktober. Wow, okay, yeah. And this year, I really wanted to make it a point to follow through Inktober and draw every single day. And I want to see how much improvement that gives me. So for the whole of this month, I will be updating with videos on my Inktober projects. I will not film for every day, but I will try to film once in a while and then just walk you guys through the previous pieces that I have not filmed. And at the end of Inktober, I promise I will get down to drawing all the original characters that have been submitted. I mean the 3 that I have chosen, and putting that video up as soon as I can. I really hope you guys understand that right now my priorities are school as well as... Okay, so the situation now is that I stay in a student hostel, and to stay a second year in that hostel, I have to accumulate a certain number of points. And the only way to get these points is if I join hostel activities, which range from sports to dance to theater to like committees. So I really want to stay next year. So right now my priorities are school and hostel activities. And also now that there's Inktober, I have so much on my plate that I simply do not have the time to draw things outside of Inktober. You guys are so important to me and I really appreciate you guys, but I really think that following through with Inktober will help me, and this in turn will help me produce better art and give you guys better content. And also because I am following through with the entire Inktober this year, I hope to let you guys know how to do it such that you get the most out of Inktober or any sort of regular art practice or hashtag project. So yeah, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and please bear with me till the end of October for the 5K sub special. And then in December, I have my winter break, so I'm gonna take that time off school to really get everything back in order. So basically, I've been a really horrible person, and really appreciate you guys sticking with me even though I've been gone for so long. What's also getting long is this update. So we're gonna stop here and I'm going to show you guys my Inktober projects up till now. What I just drew was day 7 of Inktober. This year, my theme is going to be ladies and plants. That's it. So I'm just going to run you through the first 6 days of my Inktober projects. So this is day 1. How I came up with this was because I wanted to draw a girl holding a plant. And I wanted to use a desaturated green. That is all. And that's how I came up with this. That is basically how all my art pieces start off. Like I'll just be, I want to draw this and I want to draw that, and then I'll just draw it. Yeah. This is day 2, and how I came up with this was because I saw someone with really cute hair and she tied it up on the top of her head, and she had this long wavy hair. So I wanted to include that in, and I also wanted to practice drawing a back view. And ta-da! I think her tattoo sleeve doesn't really look like tattoos, so I need to improve on that. As you can see, the Copic Markers bled through the page, so I need to find something to cover that up. Maybe I'll draw on another piece of paper and then stick it here or something. I don't know. I'll think about it later. But this is day 3. I wanted to paint with acrylic inks and not markers and stuff. So how I did this, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen the boomerang that I did. It's basically me painting with water first, and then I drip the ink and it just bleeds into the water naturally, so that it creates this very nice watery effect. If you have not checked out my Instagram, the link to it is in the description box below, so you can go check it out later after you watch this. So day 4, I wanted to draw something yellow, but I had no yellow Copics with me and I was in school, so I used my highlighter, which explains all the grainy stuff because it's highlighter. I just wanted to draw something really summery, and I wanted to draw poofy long sleeves, and that was it. That's how I came up with this piece. This is day 5. It's the one I'm happiest with the most so far. How I came up with this was I imagined a girl in a scarf with flowers growing at the side of her head. This one was pretty clear. I had the entire image in my head before I actually started drawing, and I think that's really where my best pieces come from, when I actually have the entire image in my head before I start drawing, and not starting from a single component and then just letting my hands draw whatever they want. I really like the composition of this piece. I think it's very nice and central, so I might scan it in, clean it up, and maybe print it out for fun and frame it up on my wall. Yeah. This is day 6. Okay, so this came about because I was studying one night, and then my friend suddenly came to ask me. She said, have you ever thought about the fact that we are actually our brains and not our body? If you put our brain in a different body, you would still be you. So I thought about that, and I thought about how the brain is really the part where your soul is, where the essential parts of you are. So yeah, I came up with this, where the flowers are on the brain and the person is... I tried to make her look dead. I tried. And lastly, we have day 7. So for day 7, I wanted to draw Venus flytraps because I love carnivorous plants. I think they're super cool. And I also wanted to practice a back view where the hair is like split open at the neck, like she pulled it in front. It sounds really specific, but yeah, I realized that I have not ever drawn that before because all the back views that I've ever drawn, it's either the hair has covers the neck, like for day 2, or it's a guy, so his hair's short. So I've never actually drawn something like that. I think it's really cute, and I'm wanting to try it out. And that is all for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, even though it was pretty lengthy because the updates took almost as long as my Inktober stuff. Once again, I'm really sorry for not being here much. I try to reply to every comment that you guys leave and answer all your questions. If I don't, please give me some time. I will look, once in a while I do look through all the comments again and see which ones I have not answered and answer them. So once again, I hope you guys understand that right now I'm really busy, and I will get things in order after I finish Inktober in October, and I will let you guys know how Inktober was for me, and give you guys some tips on how to really make full use of these kinds of drawing projects, these kind of art projects. So thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you're really angry at me, because I deserve the anger. But yeah, leave me comments if you have any questions on any of my Inktober pieces, or like where I've been or things like that. I'll answer them, don't worry. And subscribe if you have not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!